Hey guys, it's tiLLie and I'm hanging out with Rob on Front Row Live.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm kind of sad that it's over.
Right?
Yeah, because I was only on the last 2 weeks too, so I feel like I just got my groove and got really into it. Now it's over.
I'm still trying to get used to the idea that it's over, just because usually LA dates are in the beginning.
Right.
And now we're at the end, and it's like I feel like I wasted my summer.
I know, it's super sad, but I live in LA actually, so it's lucky I can just like get in an Uber and go home.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm stoked about that.
Exactly. Well, aside from the tour, you were able to drop 2 new singles recently.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about them. Save Yourself is awesome.
Thank you.
I really like that track. But tell me about these singles. Are they one-off singles? Are you working on something?
So there's going to be 3 in total. They're like a 3-part series, and all the videos sort of tie into each other. So there's one more that's coming out in the next month, and it's called It's a Good Song. And yeah, so it's kind of like a mini EP. We're not really calling it that. Yeah, just a 3-part series. I don't know.
That's cool. Now, I got to ask you something, because I'm a little curious about it. Hopefully it's not an issue. But what happened to Grace Kelly? Like, what was the reason behind the switch?
Well, she just died again, you know? She can't,
Again?
She keeps dying. It's like,
What's wrong with her?
Shit together.
Shit.
No, I just, you know, it's my birth name. And it was just too hard, you know, with Google searching. Like, I had this one guy tweet at me last year and was like, it took me 3 days to find you, but I'm so glad I did. And I was like, you're the only fucking person that took 3 days, you know, to look for me. And it just made me think, like, how many people I may have been missing out on that had seen me perform and couldn't find me. And then I also just feel like, you know, my real name doesn't really represent my music, you know, like having a name like that almost has like singer-songwritery vibes to it.
I can see that. Okay.
And that's not what my music is like at all.
Right.
And it also gives you like a liberty to kind of step a little bit outside of yourself, which has been really fun.
So with tiLLie, would it be safe to say that it's easier to get vulnerable because it's kind of like an alias for you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I'm a very vulnerable person as it is. I enjoy being vulnerable and wearing my heart on my sleeve because I like to connect with people.
Right.
But I think it helps with just like confidence and kind of even like moving certain ways or performing, you know, it just helps to kind of be outside of yourself. And I have like this weird thing with my arms where I feel like they're just like always like in the way or just like dangling, you know? So tiLLie, when I'm tiLLie, it's just like they don't bother me, you know? That's why I did it.
Yeah. That's cool. Hey, whatever works for you, right?
Yeah.
So now that we're done with Warped Tour, like what else can we expect from you? Are there any tour plans? Are you going to focus on the 3-piece? Is it going to be an EP?
Probably not. It's going to be these 3 singles, and then early next year I'm hoping to put out my full record. So after this, next weekend I'm going out to Ohio to perform at Machine Gun Kelly's music festival.
Nice.
Should be cool. And then I'm flying out to the UK to record with somebody out there. And then, yeah, I'll probably just spend the rest of the year finishing up my record, and then top of next year be putting it out and doing some more touring then.
Since you mentioned him, I love Everlong.
Oh, thanks.
You guys covered that, and like I think it was great. That's one of my favorite songs. So that was amazing. But what was it like collaborating with Machine Gun Kelly?
It was cool. It was really cool, actually. So he saw me play an acoustic set, and I think the reason he suggested that song too is because I have this song called 16 that I play acoustic sometimes, and
From the Lost Boy EP?
No, it hasn't come out yet.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I quote Everlong in the song. And so I think that's why he was like, let's cover that song. But it was sick. Honestly, I was kind of like nervous to go over there because I was like, this guy's like a rapper and like seems kind of wild and shit, you know? And I remember giving my friend like his address, and I was like, dude, if you don't hear from me in an hour, like I'm dead, call the cops. And I got there and he was like so chill and so nice and just like was so sweet, like was citing back lyrics from my songs that he saw me play, and I was like, how the fuck do you remember that? Like, they're not even recorded and you remember the words. That's fucking amazing. So yeah, it was really cool, and I ended up singing on a couple songs on his record, doing like some backing vocals and stuff like that. And yeah, it was a really cool experience, you know, seeing him. And he's just he's one of the few artists out there that I feel like is really true to himself, and it's inspiring to see that. And he's also one of those people where it's like, I feel like if he sets his mind to something, like he just fucking does it.
Right.
You know, and when I went to his house too, and he like pulled out a guitar and was singing, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? I thought you were a rapper. And he's like, yeah.
He has a soft side.
Yeah. And I was like, when did you start playing guitar? And he's like, oh, like 3 months ago, and he's really good. And I'm like, damn, like he literally has the strongest will of anyone I've ever met.
He's a Blink fan, like hardcore Blink fan. So I thought like he knew guitar all his life.
Yeah. No, I think he learned like pretty recently. It's probably been like almost a year now, but when I had met him, he had like just picked it up, and I was like, what the fuck? But it's cool to be friends with someone like that. You know, it's definitely motivating because he just like says he's gonna do something and then he does it. That's insane. Yeah.
Shit. Well, lastly, with the 2 new singles that are out, for those that haven't heard you, why should they go ahead and listen to them? What is tiLLie all about?
tiLLie is about self-empowerment, and you know, I think somebody asked me in an interview the other day, like, what's it like to be a girl saying fuck a lot in my songs? And so,
What kind of question is that?
I don't know. I guess it's a thing. I was like, it's fucking awesome. So if you want to hear a girl saying fuck, that's where you should go. You should check out my music. Wow. No, but it's pretty angsty, self-empowering pop music. So if you want to check that out, you can head over to my website, whoistillie.com.
Whoistillie.com. Well, thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah, thank you so
I got
much.
excited to see you on the bill. So I'm glad that we got to talk. You guys be sure to check her out. tiLLie, get the new single. It's out now. It's called
Save Yourself.
And the other one is called
Pink and Blue.
Just Do It. Thanks for watching here on Front Row Live.